lạc lô đều khá tổ pa chun zom leang he actions of protester during non-cooperation movement in Asirahanjik Bero actions of protester during non-cooperation movement ta lungoi no nalan tir tu mi pui te chet dan tlang pui students stop going to schools and college run by the government. Lawyer refused to attend court. The working class went on strike in many towns and cities. Kaka non-cooperation and chet lak tan tlang puyan ya apia hian Caliphate movement on boga. Caliphate movement was a movement of Indian Muslim led by Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali that demanded the Turkish Sultan or Khalifa must retain control over the Muslim sacred places in the erstwhile Ottoman Empire. So if you this one next page reason for calling off non-cooperation movement. Why did Gandhi call off non-cooperation movement? Identify the reason why Gandhi called off non-cooperation movement. In February 1922, a group of peasants attacked and torched a police station in the hamlet of Chauri Chaura in the United Province. Several constables perished in the conflagration. This act of violence prompted Gandhiji to call off the movement altogether. February Chauri Chaura police station and Beichiama. Tahina Zataran Soilo Nain, police somni Pahat somni Pani Velai, and Tatani police station and Vahalan Beichiamani. Khatisen Sonatling of Khan, Gandhi Khan, non-cooperation movement, Pokha at the top Vengal. Ani. This one at Ahian, page 352, Ahian, figure 13.5 Ahian. Mahatma Gandhi with the charkha has become the most abiding image of Indian nationalism. Gandhi with charkha. In 1921, during a tour of South India, Gandhiji shaved his head and began wearing a loincloth in order to identify with the poor. This one, next page 353 use of symbols such as dhoti and the charkha. Mahatma Gandhi was by caste a merchant and by profession a lawyer. One mark veve in zom Gandhi a symbol mantrin pani dhoti le charkha. Gandhi kha nam ang zong chuan sumdong nam aniya chumyam je chu nam tha ni tinani chu and by profession a lawyer mo dan themi. Chung sira hianin hey karkhana the meaning oma karkhana where gur was produced. Tia gur siamna mun tinai de barmai. So on next page ahian 354 khan. New branches of the Congress, a series of Praja Mandals were established to promote nationalist creed in princely states. Lal Lanei, state Trang housing Akhan, Praja Mandal and Dina, nationalism Tederzel Natan, more Congress Bang and Nibertu, Congress Unit and Nibertu. It's one head Ahian, next page Ahian 355 Ahian. He two marks a leta he a topic to significance of Congress session of Lahore 1929. Significance of Congress session of 1929. And upon Lahore. Lahore Koa Congress session and they Sanghas Gosum Nipakwa me poimo nate. Dear. December 1929, the Congress held its annual session in the city of Lahore. The meeting was significant for two things. Election of Jawaharlal Nehru as president. Jawaharlal Nehru Congress president and signifying the passing of the baton of leadership to the younger generation. Tralaizok in Congress anon Suwaita Congress Kanti Khan Voina Congress Party Himitla Kerala Turania. Heta Congress is freedom fighter Hoka. Paul and Din Indian National Congress top akhala ni The point number 2 the proclamation of commitment to Purna Swaraj or complete independence. Mo heta tang hi chuan India ram tan zalen na hlum and demand chhotan tani. And on 26 January 1930 Independence Day was observed. Then Congress session 1929 hen India ram zalen nani apuang ve top me January ni samni por sangas ko som thuma kan mangjui lem ta hlei lawa amero chu akha poimo veni December 1929 session na khan Independence Day kha January somni parokan puang ti khan maya. It's on page 357 akhan Dandi March. On 12 March 1930, Gandhiji began walking from his ashram at Sabarmati towards the ocean. He reached his destination 3 weeks later. Dene kaka Dandi March chune maya. Chuan 360 page 360 hian salt march say apola underline how zong hi significance of salt march ani vele thung tani salt march poimo na te pakhat na chuan first it was this event that first brought Mahatma Gandhi to world attention. Salt march sian kovel riata Gandhi akhar on tar langani pani na chuan second it was the first nationalist activity in which women participate in large numbers. Mo panhina chuan salt march hi meichia te nol puya hlom tama nationalist movement ta aron tel vakhatna nei neta hnuai third it was a salt march which forced upon the British the realization that their raj would not last forever. Salt march atang kha chuan British of Pokhan India man ro rel na kha chatona dei don lo ani ti khan the chiang ta le ani tiani chon round table conference a hian the British government convened a series of round table conferences in London. The first meeting was held in November 1930. November sang has go som thuma round table conference ve khatna nei no hian Gandhi ar win pact ania he 2 marks one local the by the Gandhi win pact by the terms of which civil disobedience would be called off, all prisoner release and salt manufacture allowed along the coast. Tite khan tani the chuan Tanway second round table conference was held in London in the latter part of 1931. Then heta hian in 19 next page 361 in 1935 a new government of India Act promised some form of representative government. Yani vointlenga kan la soilar Government of India Act 1935 kan ti chu khan representative government nam claim le sako betu claim zok te tana an ayo tu tur masan pan than the na kharon siam ta a khaboi tak tak in tran na chuni tani muslim te khan an ayo te khan an thlang thei ta ti chona culture Pakistan ti man lo choka kan ti kha page 362 hian in March 1940 the Muslim League passed a resolution demanding a measure of autonomy for the Muslim majority areas of the subcontinent. Tingal chat many March sang khajago somli thlen chuan Muslim League ho khan Muslim tamna area Bengal ate vena Bangladesh ni ta Pakistan kan ti tak Lahore le Sindh area te Muslim te ayo ina an encol theina tur ron re na tur khan dimani in the spring of 1942 Churchill was persuaded to send one of his minister Sir Stafford Cripps to India to try and forge a compromise with Gandhiji and the Congress. Then 1942 Sir Stafford Cripps Khan kha Churchill British Prime Minister Khan aron tira India rama mo Gandhi le Congress ron biak pui turin. Then do pui lai khan is homek to it's on Quit India campaign. The Quit India campaign which began in August 1942. Then August 1942 Quit India. Then appear here Satara. From the late 19th century, a non-Brahman movement which opposed the caste system and landlordism has developed in Maharashtra. The Kha Satara movement 1943. Akumpoki Sinchiatero Maharashtra Brahmin hotel lo nam noi nung zok le kun thok tu te movement satara movement kan ti kha Maharashtra lo chuak boka it's one in direct action day achunga heng ka zia ka hi lo elok la Lord Mountbatten tia spelling kin mu te yang chumo Lord Mountbatten Viceroy of India during independence tene India ram independence laya British Sarkar Viceroy thu nei na in hlan chon laya British Sarkar how to pa ber India ram how to pa ber chu Lord Mountbatten khani Mountbatten a spelling khan riat lo chon he ta hen om boka Lord Mountbatten tia tina sunga hian Jinnah called for a direct action day to press the league demand for Pakistan on the designated day 16 August 1946 tiani cabinet mission around kala India rama 1946 in Vietnam han ya India ram omjel dan tur India ram khakan tender don nge mun khatan om khomanga Muslim majority ho khan ar sanin ayo an ne ange teng khan anin biak na khat lol zela o thu in rem nan nei thei talova chuwang chuan Muhammad Ali Jinnah Khan Muslim League Hotopa Khan direct action day kautane chu Pakistan lo pian theina turata na nge ni malak na ni o atak takati na ni tiang deu ni chu August ni som paruk sang khazali sanga ko somli paruka khan chon Muslim ho le Hindu kara boina chuak chhautan ta char char nei khang lai tang kha chuan Mahatma Gandhi was not present at the festivities in the capital on 15 August 1947 he was in Calcutta Gandhiji marked the day with a 24-hour fast deni Gandhi akha Delhi Independence Day lomina omvelo zalen na lomina omlowa Calcutta Naka som ni pali chung cholo nge ani o Indiaram than kha du lo fangin ti chuan heta hnuaiah hian many scholars have written of the months after independence as being Gandhiji's finest hour teni Gandhiya hunro pui laiber tian soi chu independence August 1947 atanga athi akum le 1948 January thlaing kar jong kha Gandhi hun lam kha hun ro pui berti nan soi hiar ani ti chuan eta hian Gandhi thi dan chung changa page 366 khan at his daily prayer meeting on the evening of 30 January 1948 tikha belula Gandhiji was shot dead by a young man the assassin who surrendered afterwards was a Brahmin from Pune named Nathuram Godse January something sangas ko somli pariata atong try zo ka lumania ka hlom tu chu Pune khomi Brahmin Nathuram Godse ani mo Hindu pui thiam this one next page hian one mark thei chu Mahatma Gandhi journal Harijan mo ala chanchin bumminga khi and his journal Harijan there the name of Gandhi's journal was Harijan anyway oh nam noi nung Harijan kha chu nam noi nung ho soina nia koi thiang lo ho kha ti chuan timeline a hian pokan riat savek 1917 Champaran movement ti te Rowlatt Satyagraha mo 1919 ti te non cooperation and Caliphate 1921 ti te ta hnuaiah 1930 civil disobedience movement begin ti te thil tarvak omlo chunga mi vek thau khan hemi panhi kan tik de bi ka mo poimo thei turang chi kha tikhan in thim thar tin jong chu kha objective chu lo ni tani khanga tang khang ho jong kha ia poimo veka he hi zero ti thei talawa ti rol chuan 3 marks a hian 1 2 3 4 and mok an zir kha 1 2 3 4 an ta chuan tun tesa big tun test big ka chuan 1 le 2 1 le 2 big ka hi kan in 1 2 ngoro select hin lo tat 1 2 3 4 khalong ni ta ni 3 marks a chon it's one team 5 marks a hian 6 7 6 le 7 kan ena ani pani khani le ta 5 marks a chon lo zir tur chu I tuna kan zir lo chon ting ena om chong lo huna om don chong lo in lo zir nge ngai 1 2 3 4 6 7 kami chin kha team 13 a chon ni meya objective atam lo fa sei tai phau hi poimo vek mai box ya chon nak tu ka 11 kan en non le nga Wednesday sana kan test lang don ne den khanin tho me a tro alright thei top chu tu thiam vek tu en tirnan online in kan test sa anon mulem lo chawa question ka mu vele answer ka zong copy mai hang tien nga theian ya hindu phot chuan ma sela chu intan omji omlo ani thiam na keng tel lawa tin exam lama chon turin dia exam hi kan nei don lo tia soi thom te oma ka kha enga mang ai lo turani exam kan nei don exam nei turin in buat sei char tur har sat na lian tham tak mai kan phek kai vek te ni ngot lo chuan exam hi kan nei hang chumi tu chuan in buat sei tur I ka copy anga tok mai ti ang zong lo nga kha ti ho lo turani chuan team 11 kha nak tu kan chun zom don ne class ne china han lak lo te ka phone don chian lo wangin ti han video pan hi kan mang ta sri kan nei phata ni hi en thiam don ne thank you